Boxing Ego here. If you like this video, make sure you hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon on the top of your screen to get notified when the latest new content drops. One.
I can tell you that my team has a game plan, and we're going to follow that game plan. You'll see it implemented in this fight. You'll see some things I made the difference. You'll see some things you have seen in the past with other fighters. Styles make fights. I think that you make a point in saying that going after Berto may be the best way to fight him, but that remains to be seen. You are not sure. You look like you took Then you said you weren't going where he thought you were going.
This dude from Oakland, he with Dre. Yeah, he with Dre. That's why his hair so. Look at it. That's why his hair looking so good. He with Dre. He got the dapper. Oh, I thought you knew.
Everybody got the glasses. Why didn't Shawn wear the glasses?
He don't need them yet. I actually.
Oh, these are actually reading glasses?
Yeah, these are reading glasses.
What can we expect from your son on Saturday?
We're going to kick Berto'S ass and put our name. We're going to stamp our name on it.
Oh, that really has.
Yeah.
Hold on.
We're going to stamp our name on it.
That really has
Real talk. Yeah. We kicking ass, taking names. Huh? Where's his name at? Where's his name at? We kicking ass and taking names.
Who's more athletic, your son or Berto? Just in pure athleticism. They're both really athletic.
That right there don't make a difference. It's a fight. But if they was in a foot race, we got that. If they was on a basketball court, we got that.
Hopscotch, rock throw, jump rope, skipping, jet ski,
jumping out of a plane, driving a fast car,
whatever you want.
We got that. We got that.
Shawn is
Riding the camel in the Sahara Desert, we done that. We got that.
What's it like?
It's a fight. So, you know, you're not going to know until they get in there and they throw down. And that's the beautiful thing about this sport and compared to all the other sports. You shoot the ball, it goes in the hoop, we get the points. You know, you kick the field goals, it goes through the upright, we know what the score is. But in boxing, you don't know. They got to get in there and throw down.
What's it like wearing the body shield protector with Shawn throwing them body shots?
You know what? Someone asked me that question yesterday. Did those punches actually hurt? I can tell you this. I've been with Shawn a few years now. I've peed blood.
It's a proud moment
and I've spit up blood.
Shawn just called me.
So to tell you, with the shield, it doesn't really matter. You still feel the punches.
Oh wow!
I heard that.
How's the altitude chamber?
Shawn just called me dad. I heard it. You heard it? I heard it. Write it down, somebody. Write it down.
How do you think the altitude, in the performance gym you guys got, how does that help you in this fight?
Jim is a white guy that comes to Vegas looking for escorts. We have a performance center.
Okay, so
yes.
Break it down.
And we do have an altitude chamber in there. And in that altitude chamber, Shawn trains at about 7,500 above the sea level. But what you need to know is when you get to Vegas, you're already 2,000 above. So it's a little higher there to begin. But we took it to other levels this camp as we've previously done before. And we trained at Mount Charleston at 9,000. We did that on the weekends. So, you know, his conditioning level is amazing. Whatever your heart rate is right now, just resting, I'm going to give you something that you could probably understand in layman's terms. Whatever your heart rate is right now, resting, just not jumping around or doing anything. If you were sitting down, that's what his heart rate is when he finishes a 800-meter run or when he finishes a round of sparring. If we check his heart rate, it's just like yours is right now, resting.
Right now.
Oh, wow.
That is amazing. Now, what you need to know about that is, to back that up just a little bit, it wasn't like that when we started the camp. It wasn't like that when we started. And here was the situation dealing with that. Because he had been out so long and we had been trying so long to get a fight, he wasn't working in the altitude chamber, he wasn't working up on the mountain, he wasn't working. So he was just staying at a medium level of training, so to speak. You know, just enough where coach had to be yelling at him from time to time, and just enough where I had to be saying, I ain't got time for this, coach, you deal with it. But it was because he was such a long span between fights. But he was training, and so we were able to get him back in where we needed him to be, right on time. Came together.
Definitely. Now, in both the Shawn's losses, they were highly disputed. Could have went the other way in most people's eyes. How hard was it for you guys to get a fight? Were you guys planning on just taking some time off, or were you trying to get a fight in that since the Thurman fight and no one wanted it?
I know you're from Oakland, so we've been trying to get. We tried to announce that fight right there. We tried to announce it Andre Ward versus Kovalev weekend. I tried to have that announcement made.
What do you mean, November or the rematch?
No, this fight right here. This is how long we've been working on.
No, I'm saying the first Kovalev Ward.
The first one.
The first one.
Your man been ducking and not telling the truth about what was going on all this time.
The first one.
The first Ward.
Yes,
very first.
November 19th.
I talked to all the people in place and I said, can we make the announcement? Let's make the announcement next week on the Kovalev Ward fight, Ward-Kovalev fight. Shout out to Andre Ward, son of God. I'm a great fan of his, you know what I mean? But hey, by the same token, I love Andre Berto. I love to watch him fight. It's boxing, we have to fight each other. But this is how long we've been trying to get that part done. Right. But we were already trying to fight way back March, April, May. You know, when can we go? June. We wanted to go. You know what I mean? We were trying to do something, you know, within 3 months after the Thurman fight. We really worked. So, it's just, it's taken this long to get us to where we at, and this is part of boxing. I call it the fight before the fight.
Definitely got to get the business done. Now, another high-profile welterweight fight, Danny Garcia, Keith Thurman. You have experience, sparred him, fought a pro fight with them. Who'd you have winning that fight by chance?
I had Keith Thurman winning that fight comfortably.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because some people...
No, I didn't. And I can understand it's perception. We're dealing with boxing, so some people saw it a different way. But, you know, I personally thought that Keith Thurman was, you know, in control in that fight.
Now, Shawn Porter, yesterday, he called out Keith Thurman. What makes the rematch different? I mean, the first fight extremely close. Was there anything you would do different, or is the same game plan? You would just...
Unfortunately, I can't answer that one for you because I'm focused on Andre Berto. I cannot shortchange him in any type of way. We going at him like he's 6'6" and weigh a ton. So in my mind, I can't fathom off answering a question about. It's just Berto right now. That's it.
Appreciate your time, Kenny.
Yes, absolutely.